I'm John Cameron and I'm a tattoo artist at Addicted to Ink in Melbourne. I'm what you call a pandemic artist, I believe. 2020, an electrician running my own business. We got shut down, the building industry got hit pretty hard, and I was stuck at home with not much to do. So I decided to draw. I first started off painting because I always admired like musicians that could just riff in a garage and feel it out. So you jump into that sort of artistic world where people just riff and vibe off things. And I'm not a musician and I can't sing or dance, but I could do a bit of drawing when I was younger. So I thought, I'm just gonna try and start drawing and bring up my emotions drawing. I was getting really good at drawing. When I was drawing every day, I was getting up at 4:30 in the morning. I'd run, I'd shower, and then I'd draw from 6:30 in the morning until 6:30 at night every single day. And I was getting better all the time. Until I had to go back to work. And I had to go climb around and run wires through roofs as an electrician. And I remember the day. I was in the roof, I was trying to get a tongue down the wall, trying to get a cable down the wall, and I had to get out of the roof because it wasn't coming down. And I had to get back in the roof. I had to get down the roof and I'm sweating and it was just having a terrible day. And I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. So I thought maybe I got something with the art and I'm going to pursue that as a career.
What is it like when you're leaving your art on people?
Yeah, I thought I would, leaving my art on someone, having the art walk out the door, I thought I'd have a real problem with that. I still haven't sold an original picture, one of my artworks yet, because I can't let go. You put so much into these pieces, 40, 60, 80 hours into a piece, and then you can't sell it. You don't want to let it go.
Why did you change your whole life?
Yeah, you're right. Electricians make good money. I still make more money as an electrician now than I do as a tattoo artist, and I make pretty good money as a tattoo artist. But life's not all about money, man. You know, you make a certain amount of money and then you're like, still not feeling it. You know, it doesn't matter how much money I'm making, I'm not G'd up to get up and go to work in the morning. You know, with this job, I can't even sleep, I love it that much. It keeps me up at night and it gets me up in the morning. It's all I think about, it takes over your life. So I'll get up at 4:30 and I start designing. Breakfast, gym, get ready. You know, routine is a big part of my day. And then I get in here at about 10 o'clock, 10:30, and we will tattoo until 6 or 7 o'clock. And then once I go home, it is answering messages, talking to clients, talking to potential clients, just chat across the board with anyone who wants to talk about it. And that's until about 11 o'clock at night. And then I'll wind down for about an hour or so, and then we go to bed, we get up, we do it again. Family, friends, training, hobbies, forget about it. Everything's just taken over by one thing. What I'm more interested in is the actual art style of Chicano. And what it is, it's a blend between like realism and cartoon. So it's just like exaggerated features pretty much. So bigger eyes, bigger lips, just exaggerated, like darker blacks, lighter lights. Once that was taught to me, I thought like Chicano's just like girls with clown makeup and everyone gets that. That's kind of like a bit lame. But then I worked out like, no, there's actually like an art culture behind it, which is kind of cool. And then what I like to do, I like to take any subject and then make it Chicano. So and then that's the shit that I love doing.
Why do you think people get tattooed?
Great question. I want to tell you why you think, I got a mad theory, check this out, right? So tattoos are attractive, and why? Especially because like, they don't age very well. Tattoos, like they look good for like 10 years, 20 years if you're lucky, And especially like once you get older and your skin, like, you know, you've spent a bit of time in the sun, they fade and they thicken, and also like you're just older as well. Why are tattoos so attractive? And I really think it's this. People who get tattooed are living in the moment. And I think we know that because you're not thinking it, when you're getting tattooed, you're not thinking about how it's going to look when you're 50. You're just thinking about like how cool it's going to look right now. And I think that's you living in the moment. And I think there's something really attractive about someone who lives in the moment. One thing I've realized, man, you become best fucking mates, man, with the people you tattoo. And it's, man, I'll get fucking a bit like spiritual with you, right? And like, I'm like, not trying to sound like a woo-woo kind of shit, right? But the thing is, man, there's something happens. You spend about, 30 to 40 hours with someone doing their sleeve. So you know them like kinda well, but there's something else happens during those 40 hours, man. It's got something to do with, energy, creative energy, and pain. You're giving them your energy, they're giving you the pain, and there's like a trade-off. And you get to know people really well.